The other thing that I noticed is there's a lot of manipulation in that conversation about, you can tell there's an agenda that was going on, and the agenda is to shift focus from the daughter's needs and direction in life to the mother's losses.
Yes.
What else am I missing in there?
No, wait, well, let's just stay with what you said, because again, the manipulation could be seen as covert, right? Because if you confront the mother at this point, she's just going to say, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sharing with you how I feel. That I'm going to miss you. Why are you so sensitive? You take everything so personally. So that's the covert nature.
Right.
You also mentioned the ego, right? See, that's the grandiosity. Again, that's the structure that holds every type cluster of narcissism together. And you do hear that. The grandiosity is what? That the mother's needs should actually take priority over the daughters. When you hear this in so many different ways, this is just one example. Another one, just very quickly, is a person who comes in very upset. Now, this is the covert narcissist, and she says, can you believe that I'm going on vacation, I need a ride to the airport. Could you believe that my boyfriend is not taking me to the airport? He refused to drop us off, drop her and her friends off. And I said, well, what happened? He has to go to work the next day. But she's so upset, that she has this evening flight and he's not dropping everything. And her motto, she tells me, is family helps family. What kind of family is this fellow going to make? But she does not see, it's so under the surface, the covert omnipotence or grandiosity that all of her needs should take priority. So when she starts pressuring her boyfriend now and making him feel guilty, right, which is, this example with the mother too,
right?
It's all like in the service of, but you're my boyfriend, and family helps family. You're supposed to be there for me. And if you're not there for me, then you're doing something wrong, right? So that's another thing. Yeah, so you asked me what you're missing is the implicit message. So now, if the daughter goes off to graduate school or the boyfriend doesn't come and pick her up, like an Uber driver, basically, like a part object, then they are doing something wrong. So there's another piece, is the guilt that I mentioned earlier, which is prominent with the covert narcissist. But it's so subtle because these people walk away. They really do. It's sad. When I sit with them on both sides, but when I sit with the people who are exposed to this kind of treatment, they really walk around with a profound feeling of being guilty, of doing something wrong, of being bad, not just with the mother or the boyfriend, but in life. It transitions to all aspects of their life because this is what gets internalized.